everyone.
Hi, good morning.
Buddy and Stephanie here from the Denman Homestead, and we are finally conquering date challenge number 2, ask your parents.
Date challenge number 3.
Oh, date challenge number 3. Date challenge number 3, ask your parents, but in our case, it's going to be grandparents, which was in the rules.
It was.
It could be parents or grandparents, and most of you know my grandparents, G and PawPaw. So we're going to go interview them and get a memorable date of theirs and recreate it.
Yep.
So let's get started. Okay, so I have G and Pops here, and we were tasked with getting a memorable date, and this is a pretty memorable, I'm going to call a memorable 1.5 dates is really what it was, right?
Okay.
So let's start with the half date.
Okay.
How did that go?
Well, it didn't go well.
No. Because, yeah, I was a good girl. I was not going to go into any kind of place where it had black windows. The windows were painted black. And I could see that the second time, you know, it was red and black and spaghetti. And,
Hey, little boy.
but, Buster.
Thank you, Buster. Thanks.
So y'all know how that went. I sat in the car. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish your story.
Well, I was going to say, we tried it again on, I don't know, the 3rd or 4th date. And he said, look, this time we're going to go in and I promise you, blah, blah, blah. And we did.
I'd been overseas. I was kind of a worldly guy. And she was just being like a little kid. And she needed to grow up. I was not taking her to a bar. I was taking her to a place to eat. And she wanted to be a little kid, a little whiny pot. I'm not going in. There's black windows. So I thought, you know what, this is ridiculous. So I go on in and eat. And I had to explain to her, I was surprised she's still in the car when I come back out. But
I'm surprised too. I'm surprised.
And I was kind of surprised she'd go with me again, but if she didn't, she didn't. But the thing was, she did. But she finally went, and it was a nice place.
This was a spaghetti warehouse, right?
It was a spaghetti warehouse. It was because we were in Huntington Beach, California.
Right.
Yeah. So it was just a little, you know, probably mom and pop.
Yeah,
Italian
it was
restaurant.
a little family thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Because we were going to try and go to the spaghetti warehouse, and we realized that during COVID or after COVID, Harvey, they closed down. They're not open anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you had that date, and then you had a successful date, and there was something about that date that I remember you telling me in particular that PawPaw didn't know. He had to learn.
Yeah, because when they bring you, you know, spaghetti, and when you're in a spaghetti house, they have the silverware laid out, and it always has a bigger spoon, sort of like a soup spoon. And he said, I never know why they put these big spoons out here. And I said, that's to roll your spaghetti. And I tried to show him, you know, you put, the funniest thing I think about rolling your spaghetti is sometimes you get too much on your spoon and it doesn't quite fit. So I said, you have to take just a little bit, put it in the middle of the spoon and just roll it, and then you've got your bite. And to this day, he won't do that.
I'm not going to roll spaghetti.
No one ever showed you though, Pops?
Huh?
No one ever showed you that?
The Marine Corps never taught me that, bud. They never taught us that. All my learning come from the Marines. And until she's going to teach me to roll spaghetti, I don't roll spaghetti to this day.
No, and I always roll spaghetti when we don't. For the kids, when we made spaghetti, I'd cut it and break it in 4 pieces before I would, so they didn't have that problem. So they may not know how to roll spaghetti.
We got one of them long ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you roll it, the big thing you have to worry about is not getting too much on your fork. Because after you do that forever, it's just a common thing. You know exactly how much to put on, exactly how to do it, exactly how to put it in your mouth. So, yeah, we need to stop. I don't know if Kim breaks her spaghetti or not, but we need to stop breaking it so the kids won't be
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what's this giant spoon for?
Yeah, we got to get some culture up in here.
Yeah.
I feel I'm very cultured.
Pass on any comments for that.
All right, Pops, did you get a beer when you were at the restaurant?
Yeah, I think I probably did. I think they served pitchers of beer.
How did you feel about that?
I may not have drank beer with her. I don't remember if I drank a beer with her. Did I?
I don't remember that either.
I may have drank tea, but I think when she refused to go in with me, I thought I'd just go ahead and drink a beer or two, maybe a couple of mugs. If it's my last date, why not go ahead and make it a good one?
Yeah, when Buddy asked me what's a memorable date, the first one that came to my mind was when I am not a country person. I hate country music. And he was so excited. He had tickets. He kept saying, you're going to love this, you're going to love this. And we pulled up at the Grand Ole Opry there in Long Beach. Wasn't it Long Beach?
Yeah, Long Beach.
And he was
there.
excited. He said, where to see Loretta Lynn? And I'm thinking,
Hank Williams, it wasn't Hank, because
I don't know, but it was the most...
Yeah. It was awesome. It was awesome.
It was the most horrible time I've ever had.
It's truly an opposites attract situation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So that was our really most...
It would have been better if George Jones had been there, but he wasn't.
It would have been better if it had been maybe Aerosmith. Or somebody like Bon Jovi.
We probably would have got there.
No, he wouldn't have never. So that's our really one of our first dates.
That's a hard one to recreate.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's going to be real hard.
Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, the place we liked to go the most was to Knott's Berry Farm,
It was
right?
nice, yeah.
It was really nice. I don't even know if that's in California anymore. It was a big amusement park, sort of based on maybe a little bit what Disneyland
It's
is.
kind of like Disneyland, but it's a lot smaller.
A lot smaller.
But it's,
And they just had everything to do. But we used to love to ride, and it was called the Haunted Cave, right? And the train.
yeah, I don't know if it's called the Haunted Cave. It was like an old mine shaft or whatever you went down through. It's really neat.
Little water would splash on you, and that was really fun. And we went there a lot. Other than that, we mostly went to the beach.
Yeah, if you're in California, why not?
Yeah.
Just go to the beach.
And like we were only 10 minutes from the beach.
Yeah.
And
Did y'all ever go to Disneyland?
we did go to Disneyland, yes, once. Our favorite part of that was they have this thing called the Tiki Room. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Where all the birds sang?
Well, yeah, I remember the bird stuff. I didn't remember what it's called.
Come on, Pops, this was your favorite part.
It wasn't my favorite part. I really don't know which my favorite part may have been, but that was that. I remember the birds.
It was called the Tiki Room, and it was so fascinating because they had all of these, they weren't real birds.
Oh, like puppets?
They were, all animated things.
Very, very realistic though.
Yeah, it was like truly amazing. Sit there and then they just start singing, and then what did they sang in the tiki room, and then the other. It was just awesome. That was the most fun part of Disneyland for me.
That's cool.
But yeah, we went
It's
to
a small
Disneyland just once, and it was very expensive back then, and it's still
Oh, it's still expensive.
very, very expensive.
Okay, well, we're gonna recreate this spaghetti date,
Good luck.
and we're gonna see how it turns out. All right, thanks,
Practice,
Pops.
Steph, so you'll be able to show him really good, like you're the expert.
Thanks, PawPaw. Thanks, Gigi.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Okay, we are here.
We're here?
We're here.
Is this a bar?
It's not a bar, it's a restaurant. They serve food and drinks, alcohol, yes.
I can't go in if it's a bar. You took me to a bar?
I took you to a restaurant so we could get some spaghetti.
I'm not going in a bar.
You're not going to go in.
No, I'm not going in.
They serve food and drinks. It's not just alcohol.
I can't. I'm not going into a bar. I'll sit here.
I'm hungry.
I'll wait.
Okay.
Guess I'm waiting.
What are you gonna get?
Should we get an appetizer? I am not.
I'm ordering a pitcher of beer.
Here.
This is an Italian place. So you probably have to drink wine. So I'll get a pitcher of wine.
Oh yeah.
Like I live 1 hour away, and that's not an excuse. Right? Yeah, like, and I went to grad school. I was out of town. Like it was just a lot for me. And like I said, it was like while drunk, I'm getting drunk. So like, but I just that's not all I do. And that's all they do when their kids are around.
You don't think that's how PawPaw ate?
I don't think that's. It might be, but.
I love it. Okay, I got your stuff in already. That was color.
Why do they always give you a spoon to eat spaghetti? Like, it makes no sense. You can barely pick it up.
Let me teach you. The purpose of the spoon is to take your pasta and use the spoon to twirl it like that so that you don't just pick up your pasta in like a long stringy mess, and it makes it neat.
Oh. You twirl it on the spoon.
Yeah, you use it to twirl.
Let me try.
All the colors in shaded, really. There's yellow and highlighted.
Wow. This is actually really cool.
Yeah. There you go. All in one bite.
This, myself, Buddy, did not know this,
Neither did Pops.
but Pops didn't either.
Yeah.
G had to teach him. But why didn't G ever teach me? That's cool.
Yep.
We finished our date.
So full.
So full.
So uncomfortably full.
So much food.
Don't sleep on the Olive Garden, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
It was actually really good. We were talking about how we had not been to Olive Garden in a long time. And we used to eat here a lot, but...
yeah.
So, that was our recreation of the date.
Yeah.
Where Pops learned how to eat spaghetti with a spoon.
Which you had never done.
Yeah.
Which was really funny because when we talked about who we wanted to recreate and all that kind of stuff, one of G and Pops' first dates was to a place where they served spaghetti, and G said that she had to teach Pops what the spoon meant with his spaghetti.
Right.
And Buddy was like, what does the
I
spoon
don't know what the spoon means either. Yeah.
And I was like, what?
What does the spoon means?
Yeah, and he had never also eaten pasta.
It's a very clever trick. Maybe we taught some people that as well.
I don't.
Unless I'm the only one, and me and Pops are the only people that didn't know.
Maybe.
Can't say it's a Morrow Hill thing, because G's the one that taught Pops, so.
I learned early on from my mother
Yeah.
what the spoon was for.
I don't know.
I don't know.
For whatever reason, G never showed me.
Yeah.
But
But now Buddy knows, and I think you're a fan of it.
yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah.
Super clean. Clean way.
So clean. It's the
the
cleanest way.
Cleanest way to eat spaghetti.
It's the greatest thing.
No one has ever done it better. Okay. Okay, well, we hope that you all enjoyed the date night challenge number 3, which was the what was the name of it? Recreating.
Can't remember the name of it. It was just, we had to recreate a date.
Whatever the name was, will be the title of this video.
Yeah. I can't wait to find out what the next one is.
Yeah, and then we'll see on our next live.
I really thought, and I was telling Buddy this during dinner, that we were gonna do these quicker than we are.
So far, we're doing 1 a month.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to be on a schedule of 1 a week, but life.
Yeah. But the point is that we are making time at least once a month.
At least once a month, we're having a date.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it.
We've been on so many dates lately, but they're all dates of like hanging sheetrock dates in the barn and doing insulation dates in the barn and stuff like that.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Dates
Still
to Home
counts
Depot.
as a date. Yeah, Home Depot dates.
Okay.
Man, I've taken you on 4 dates in 1 day before. I forgot about Home Depot dates.
Yeah, but you're not in a happy mood.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, a little different.
That's not a fun way to spend money.
Yeah. Anyway, tonight was nice. Alora's at a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Connor is with Lex. Caden's chilling at home, and we got to get away for a little bit.
Yeah.
And have a nice date.
Yeah, it was very nice. Okay, well, as always, we will catch you on the next one. Bye everyone.
On the Denman homestead, where the sun sets golden in the west, we live in harmony with nature, doing what we love best. From the garden to the kitchen, and the bees inside their hive. On the Denman homestead, come along and plant, nourish, thrive.